today we will be explaining you the factors controlling temperature distribution, and the first factor that influences distribution of temperature is latitude. And for that we will start with screen sharing, and I will choose this particular topic, and here let us select a portion. And yeah, so if you see, if you look at the screen sharing part, here you will be able to find what am I sharing. Here you can see the whole area that has been shown. It is showing the latitudes and the longitudes. Now what does it says? Equator. At equator the rays of the sun are maximum, and that is why what you find that the heat here is very high, and towards the pole the heat becomes much lower. Why? Because the direct rays of the sun are falling on the equator. Now this is the second topic which I want to show you, and here I will show you. If you look at the figure, you will be able to understand that when the rays of the sun are falling, what happens is that the rays of the sun, they fall more. The same amount of rays are covering lesser distance, and so the intensity of heat near the equator is very high, and the intensity of heat over the poles is much low. So this particular thing is, if you can understand that here rays of the sun are more, so temperature will be high, and here the temperature will be low towards the pole, and here also towards the pole the temperature will be low. So the winds will move from area of high temperature, because if the temperature is high, pressure will be low. So from area of low pressure uh, towards the area of low pressure, winds will start moving from areas of high pressure, and that will become the cause. So what he is saying that near the equator or lower latitudes, which is 0 degree onwards, and you can see the heat will be more. From Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn, the heat is always more, because the direct rays of the sun are either falling in Tropic of Cancer or in Tropic of Capricorn, depending upon the particular season. So this is explaining you the concept of latitude. The second concept that I would like to take up is altitude. Now for altitude, if you see, um, this is the figure of altitudes. Here you can see I am trying to reduce the size that is shared with you, so that you can understand it better. And here what does it says, that if you see, as you move up on the mountain, here he is showing, as we move up, oxygen level reduces. In the same way, as you go up, it becomes cooler, and there is a certain limit. It says that for every 1000 meters the temperature reduces by 6.5 degrees Celsius, and this is called as the normal lapse rate. Okay, so we move on to the next slide, and here we can see it is showing you the Himalaya mountains, and the same concept which we have just now done in the past, where we were showing you about higher you go. If you see, he's saying Mount Everest, है ना, and then here he is trying to show the height, and this is the height being shown, right? So as you go to on a mountain, the height is high, and because the height is high and temperature has reduced, so altitude, the factor of, we will only concentrate on the fact that altitude is also playing a very important role. So now we move on to the next pic, where he is showing you the fact that how distance from the sea is influencing. And what do you find? That there is a moderating influence of the sea. Sun heats the earth and clouds are formed, and those clouds, air rises up, forms, turns into cloud. So winds coming from the sea, they are called as sea breeze and land breeze concept you must be knowing. So the moderating influence of the sea is always a very good factor, and the temperature is much less towards the uh, coastal areas. Okay, that is exactly what he's talking about, distance from the sea. The next concept he's talking about is air pressure. Sorry, about the good, you will be able to understand this. I'll just focus on this particular figure, and here what you will find, that the figure is showing you the air masses. So these are the various air masses. The red color means higher temperature and blue color shows very low temperature. So एयर जहाँ होती है वो उसका करेक्टर ले लेती है. समुंदर पे होगी तो समुंदर का करेक्टर ले लेगी, लैंड पे होगी तो लैंड का करेक्टर ले लेगी, ठंडी जगहों पे होगी तो ठंडी जगह का करेक्टर ले लेगी. दैट इज द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ. Now we are coming to the last point which influences the temperature distribution. Here I will again try to show you. If you see, as you are able to, must be able to focus on now on the screen. What is a ocean current? Ocean current वो कहता है कि समुद्र के अंदर there is a movement of water, and that movement of water is called ocean currents. You can see this is moving from here like this. So any current which is moving from near to the equator, if you see, they are mostly warm currents. That is why all the currents moving towards the equator, from equator onwards, if you see, they are black in color, है ना. The blue currents which are shown as blue, they are cold currents because they are coming from a higher latitude towards the lower latitude. The lowest latitude is equator. So a quick revision: the factors influencing the temperature of a place will be latitude, altitude, distance from the sea, and uh, air mass and ocean currents. So it's an important question, and it will be nice if you have seen this topic, because it is always important, be it any school, it can come in the papers anytime. So thank you, children.